In Japanese, dragons are called Ryu or Tatsu. They are a snake-like creature without wings, contrary to the Western dragon. As a symbol of strength and power, the dragons are highly respected and honored in Japanese society. The current style and appearance of the dragon is heavily influenced by its Chinese counterpart, especially the three-clawed long, after all dragons were introduced in Japan from China in ancient times. Like these other East Asian dragons, most Japanese ones are water deities, associated with rainfall and bodies of water. This mythical animal has a long snake-like body, covered with scales but no wings. Its appearance resembles a crossbreeding of several animals, with a reptile body, tiger paws, eagle talons, a hairy camel's head, ox ears, and deer horns. Their demonic eyes add further grip to their fierce look. Some authors attempted to differentiate Japanese Ryu and Chinese Long dragons by the number of claws on their feet. In 1886, Charles Gould wrote that in Japan the dragon is invariably figured as possessing 3 claws, whereas in China it has 4 or 5, according as it is an ordinary or an imperial emblem. The common belief in Japan is that the Japanese dragon is native to Japan and is fond of traveling, gaining claws as it walked further from Japan. Example, when it arrived in Korea, it gained 4 claws, and when it finally arrived to China, it gained 5 claws. However, contrary to the Japanese belief that the 3-clawed dragons also originated from China and was introduced in Japan. The 3-clawed dragons were the Chinese dragons used in China in the earlier times and were the principal form of dragons which were used on the robes of the Tang dynasty. When the Chinese dragons were introduced in Japan, they still had 3 claws. 3-clawed dragons were seldom used after the Song dynasty and were later found in 4 or 5 claws in Japan. China. The 3-clawed dragons were briefly revived in the Qing dynasty. Japanese dragons are mostly associated with Shinto shrines, as well as some Buddhist temples. Itsukushima Shrine on Miyajima, or Itsukushima Island in Japan's inland sea, was believed to be the abode of the sea god Ryujin's daughter. According to the Gukkensho and the Tale of Heike, Heinrich, 1997 to 74, 75, the sea dragon empowered Emperor Antoku to ascend the throne because his father, Taira no Kiyomori, offered prayers at Itsukushima and declared it his ancestral shrine. When Antoku drowned himself after being defeated in the 1185 Battle of Dan no Yura, he lost the imperial Kusanagi sword, which legendarily came from the tail of the Yamata no Orochi dragon, back into the sea. In another version, divers found the sword, and it is said to be preserved at Atsuta Shrine. The great earthquake of 1185 was attributed to vengeful Heike spirits, specifically the dragon powers of Antoku. Ryujin Shinko, dragon god faith, is a form of Shinto religious belief that worships dragons as water kami. It is connected with agricultural rituals, rain prayers, and the success of fishermen. Each year during spring, the Japanese honor the dragons at Kinryu no Mai in Tokyo, a ceremony that takes place in Senso-ji of Asakusa, the most ancient Buddhist temple of the capital. A golden dragon carried by 8 dancers parades around the religious building. Its body measures 18 meters long and possesses no less than 8,888 scales. Many 8s, which is not surprising as it is a fetish number among Buddhists. The golden dragon also makes a return in Tokyo on October 18th during the celebration of chrysanthemums. There are a number of different dragons in Japanese mythology, but there are some that are extremely well known. Some of them include Ryujin, or Ryuwo. This dragon is known to originate from Shinto, Japan's original religion. It is considered to be a dragon king of a kingdom of serpent people residing under the sea. It is believed that this dragon ruled a spectacular place of coral and crystal and has a human body with a serpent entwined in his crown. Ryujin is particularly known for its wisdom and nobility and as a guardian of the Shinto faith. It is believed that people who have fallen into the sea have continued to live their lives in the kingdom of Ryuwo. Ryujin's submarine palace is often referred to as Ryugoju. Its messenger is named Ryuja, a small white serpent who has the face of an ancient man. Blue-green dragon. This dragon is considered as the guardian of the eastern signs of the Japanese zodiac. The Chinese characters that make up the name of this dragon can be read separately as Ging. That means either young or green, and long meaning dragon. In Japanese, the characters that make up the name of this dragon can be read as Aoi for blue-green and Ryu for the dragon. While the above two are the commonly known and popular dragons in Japanese mythology, there are more, which include Sui Ryu, a rain dragon, and when in pain can cause red-colored rain, which signifies its blood. Han Ryu. This is a striped dragon with 9 different colors. Even though this dragon is known to be 40 feet long, it is said that it can never reach heaven. Ka Ryu. This is a small 7 feet long dragon, and it is said that this dragon is scarlet fiery red. Some even claim that its entire body is in flames. Ryu. This dragon is known for its phenomenal sight, as it can see more than 100 miles away. Fuku Ryu. This is a dragon, a Japanese dragon known to give good luck. It is always depicted as an ascending creature, since an ascending dragon is considered a sign of good luck in Eastern culture. Benten. This is a Japanese goddess who rides on a nameless dragon. She is known to descend to Earth frequently to put a stop to evil doings caused by other dragons. Kyo. According to legend, Kyo was originally a beautiful waitress. She turns into a dragon to seek revenge on the priest that lost his passion for her. Uwabami. This is a huge, fearsome flying beast that snatches and devours men right off the backs of the horse. Kinryu. This is a golden dragon. Yamata no Orochi. This is an 8-headed dragon. Ogansho. This is a white dragon that typically indicates a famine. While there could be some of you who may be skeptical about Japanese dragons, we believe that its symbolism is more than enough to inspire all of us in our lives and to learn from them. In a way, these creatures are doing what the legend claims them to do, and that is to impart wisdom to those who believe in them.